Hey everyone, welcome to System September Day 3. Today we are on letter C. So this is a big one, it's huge. So as you can see from the heading, there is consistency. And for me, I think consistency sits above all the others. And consistency is what we're aiming for. And all of these other C's that we're talking about today help us be consistent. So there's clients, there is checklists, there is CRMs, there's Canva, there's calendars, and yes, there's consistency. There's Calendly as well. I did Acuity on Monday. Calendly is another one, and that relates to calendars. So, yeah, you get the picture, same thing. So, System September, I am doing the A to Z of systems throughout September. And we're up to day 3, which is letter C. I am also running a webinar in a couple of weeks about a systems check-in. Where are you in all your systems? Because there are so many, and which ones you need, because it's just really hard sometimes when you're trying to do the business of running your business and get on with upgrading your business using systems. Trying to work out and navigate your way through is hard. So I've got the link there for my webinar that you can join in and work out where it all sits for you. So anyway, just get comfortable in my chair. C is for clients, the client journey. So having that consistent, there's another C. When you, excuse me, when you know what steps your client is taking throughout their journey, all the touch points that they have with you, and when you can systemize or template or standardize each one of those touch points, the emails, the links that they get, the questionnaires, every single touch point, the sequences, the check-ins, all of that stuff, when that's all standardized, because you know where you touch with them and what they need at each point, and you can have that standardized, oh my goodness, that makes life so much easier. Rather than recreating the email every time you get an email from a client or a lead or a potential, writing that out each time or having standard templates makes a huge difference. So when you have consistency around that, it saves you time. It makes it easier for the client to know what they're doing. You get consistency with your client work, and it just saves you time. I think I said that. So that's a process, and for each product as well, you can map out the journey and where those touch points are. Really important to know that stuff. Checklists are just a system that you can use in your business, and this is a really basic startup level and for advanced as well, but for anything that is done that is a repetitive task in your business, have a checklist so that you can say, yes, I've done that, yes, I've done that, yes, I've done that, and it's consistent. Again, that's C, each time you do that process. And a more advanced level of the checklist is that if you've got those steps there, then you can hand it over for someone else to do. So you can start to outsource it rather than have those steps in your head and still trying to remember them each time you do it. Get a checklist so that you can go, yep, done that, done. Much easier than keeping it in your head. Okay, CRMs, having a CRM in your business. Probably not essential for a startup at all, because there are less clients, because that growth cycle hasn't gone around as many times, and probably not as many steps to manage. But once you do get more advanced and you're either consolidating, you're getting lots of regular clients, or you're scaling, then a CRM is really important. One of the things I love about CRMs is that it brings like 5 or 6 different other programs into one. So all of that one-on-one client management can be done in one place. It does email templates, it does contracts, it does invoicing, it does lead management, so you can capture leads from your website. It does workflows, so it can automate systems without you needing to be there for each step. It does questionnaires. You can upload things into a client portal and show your clients, if you have a really visual business, videos, images, documents. You can have them in a client portal rather than going emailing back and forth. And you can outsource some of that stuff because you can share those tasks within your CRM. So you can see how if your business is more developed, that might be a better option. And you can see that if your business is not that developed, you don't need to worry about it just yet. Okay, so, but it, you know, as you do get bigger, they are awesome. Okay, Canva is another awesome system. I think Canva is essential for online businesses, and I really recommend the paid version. I think it's purely because it allows you to have templates. It allows your branding to be consistent, and it allows you to do it much quicker because it saves your colors, your fonts, and you can have all of your designs organized into folders. So I have folders for my blog templates, any planners that I design, Facebook page posts, so that I can do a scribble of a whole lot of ideas for one template of maybe Monday quotes. I can send that to my VA and say, use this template, and she creates them really quick and easy because the template's there, because it's in Canva, because it's the for work version. So it's, you don't have to recreate each one each time. So huge branding and consistent content creation tool. Calendars, online calendars. I did talk about Acuity on Monday, and if you have Acuity, then it's really important that you have an online calendar that allows you to work with that. So you can just use an Acuity calendar, but when you've got your Acuity calendar and people booking into your appointments, and then you do like I do and have hair appointments in my paper calendar, or you know, you have to go to assembly at school and that doesn't go into the work calendar, it goes into paper calendar. There's eventually going to be a time when it clashes. And I've done it one too many times to realize that having both doesn't work. So in this day and age, you know, as much, I know Shanae was really resistant to this, but as much as I think it's, you know, it's nice to have a paper calendar, having both doesn't work. So, you know, it's part of stepping up and having just one system and using your online calendar. You can overlay Google Calendars. I think Google Calendar is an awesome calendar because you can have your work, you know, your blocked out client time, but you can also block out content creation time. You can block out time that's family time, and they can layer all on top of each other. So it makes it easier to see what you're up to, where the gaps are, what you've got on at a glance, and you can access it on your phone, on your computer. You can invite people to things. It's really nice to use. So I do recommend that because it does mean that you can be consistent, because you can block out, you know, for me, one day a month to you know, nail some content and get that batched so that I can be consistent. So I think I've done all of my C's. Yeah, I think there's a lot there, isn't there? So there was the client journey, there was checklists, there was the CRM, there was an online calendar, there was Canva. All of them help you be more consistent. So today, out of System September, is day 3, which is the letter C. So we've done the letter A on Saturday, which was Acuity and Asana. We've done B, which was a blog template and a blog system. So today is letter C. Huge amount of content, but just giving you an idea of some of the systems. If you're feeling overwhelmed, then I'm having a webinar in a couple of weeks, the 18th of September, which is a systems check-in to help you find out where you are in your systems. You might have some, but not all, and this might help you just identify where the gaps are, where you need to focus so that you can make a plan and get your systems sorted for the rest of 2018 so you can nail the rest of 2019 because your systems will be much more in place. There you go. Thanks for that, Angela. Nice to see you. That's it from me. I will see you tomorrow for the letter D, which is, decluttering, Dropbox, digital information management. Oh, I like them. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.